Quick traverse. We're gonna summon all of our guys now. And we're gonna put on Prey Range after we activate the Vengeful Ghost, and then we're just gonna let our Revolution Bar do everything for us. Whenever we have full stacks of our stacking abilities, we're gonna use stacks, and then that's pretty much it. Like, I'm using the tier 90 weapon, so my damage is going to be a little bit higher, and also I'm like level 113. So again, my damage is going to be higher, but your Vengeful Ghost just heals you a lot. And yeah, I basically didn't do anything. Just I used the action bar, I used it in all my videos, and just stood still and prayed range, and my Vengeful Ghost kept me alive. So that's pretty much Greg. Mechanically, you have to do the least things at Greg because he doesn't do anything besides a lot of damage. Yeah, my damage is 100% going to be a little bit higher, but it like... So here I'm not using Living Death because it's on cooldown, so I'm just standing here. Yeah, Greg, without a very particular setup, you can't soul split. You have to play range. And like the dodge chance is like really coming in clutch. Like I'm healing off of Greg, like literally. I started this kill with 12,000 health. So yeah, that's Greg. That it's like very, very easy once you like have a decent setup. Darkness helps out a lot. It's not necessary, but it does help a lot. You'll probably be eating like 1 or 2 pieces of food per kill without darkness, but honestly, you might not. You know, it's... I haven't... I'm not planning on doing a kill without darkness. Let me see. What's the level requirement on it? Darkness is 86, so you should have darkness available. So Hellweir does have mechanics, sort of. The big thing with Hellweir is you don't want to stand in the green pools on the ground, and then all of his big melee attacks that he like announces what he's going to do, you just move away from where they're going to land because they hit the ground. They don't target you. So I'll show you what that looks like. Yeah, Greg is... Yeah, when you have good gear, Greg is pretty free. And then just praying range is really nice. So here, we're going to traverse, summon all of our guys. And just hit Hellweir. He says, you will bleed. We're just going to walk away from where he's hitting. And then it's not going to damage us. He's going to do another attack here. Just walk away from him. And that's pretty much it. He's going to die before he does any more mechanics. Yeah, I mean, content creation is fun for me. I'm having fun. And if I end up not having fun with like RuneScape in particular, I'll just play something else. And I'm gonna take a hit in viewership, but like I'm gonna like that's just what it is, you know. Like when RuneScape isn't fun, I stop playing it. That's kind of where I'm at. So here we're doing the same stuff. We're just gonna click on him. He says you will bleed. We're just gonna walk away. And it just misses. And then he's going to charge. We're going to walk away again. And that's it. That's the Hellweir. And now we just stand here and AFK and he's going to die. What up, what up? He might do another swipe I think he's gonna die though. Yeah, he died. But yeah, so that's Hellweir. Twin Furies is probably the hardest of the bosses, just because like if you can't just stand still, at least not for a little while. But yeah, so Greg is pray range and stand still. Hellweir is dodge the melee hits and stand still. If you wanted to, you don't even have to move out of the way. You can just put on pray melee for those hits. I just choose to move out of the way because it's a little bit easier. We'll do Vindicta next. I think Vindicta will just phase it fast enough that's not going to matter. So the big issue with that... Yeah, so the big issue I found is bosses need to have a lot of health to consistently apply like the 2% bonus. Because I was doing Rossiel and there was a lot, like, I think I was doing an hour, and in my hours I do like 34 to 38 kills. What was happening with me was like 30% of the time it just wouldn't put the death mark on. Now, that doesn't matter because where I am, I'm doing so much damage to him that like the death mark is like, oh, it takes literally one more ability to kill it. But I believe so, yeah. So Vindicta, I'm 99% sure is just going to end up being a DPS dummy, but we'll see. Activate all our conjures. Make sure you activate your Vengeful Ghost, and then just click on Vindicta. If he summons the fire line, which I think she's going to. Vindicta is a she, by the way. I learned that the other day. But, oh, so sometimes the fire line bugs and doesn't damage you. In that case, cool. Just stand still. And then Vindicta, again, you do enough damage and have enough sustain that you can just kind of stand there. This fire line is going to do pretty meaningful damage, so you just walk out of it. But yeah, the biggest thing about the God of War's 2 bosses is making sure you summon your Vengeful Spirit and activate your Vengeful Spirit between kills. If you do that, you can't really die. At least not at these first 3. And then we'll just do another kill, so you'll see what it looks like without Living Death. Or without having Living Death at the start. And here, I'm not even using any of my, like, spender abilities. Like, I'm just AFKing and letting my bar play. If you're using your spender abilities, like, you'd kill this way faster. So the fire line's bugged again and didn't damage me, but if they did damage me, I would just move. But yeah, like, normally these 2 hits would do a lot of damage. Yeah, Vindicta is very, very chill. Honestly, they kind of all are, with the exception of Twin Furies. Now, this... If the fire lands on you, you do want to move out of it, but it's, like, not too bad. You have so much health with the tank armor, and you just... Necromancy does so much damage with all the tier 90 gear that it's just... A lot of these bosses you can just kind of ignore, and it's fine. So now we'll do Twin Furies, which act like you need like an actual strategy for Twin Furies. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of cool things that they could do, for sure. It would be really cool if we got like a mass summon as well. Obviously, it would be nice if we got more summons, but I think we are getting more summons. Like, that's basically guaranteed. we're getting at least one more. But you have to imagine, like, a couple years time, we're probably gonna have like 10 plus, right? So Twin Furies is definitely the hardest, in that you actually have to pay attention here. So the melee one is Avarice. You want to hit Namora. Avarice is going to dash here.
7
minutes.
minutes.
Start north.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Then she's going to go west. Then she's going to go south. And then she's going to go east. Also, thanks for the sub to whoever that was. I need to check later. After she finishes running, you click on Avarice, and now you AFK and just hit Avarice. Okay, let me see who subbed. Marlowe's, thanks for the sub. So this attack here will do a good amount of damage to you. You can pray range if you want to. I haven't found it necessary. Thanks, Maros, again. But yeah, so the big thing about Furies is that Namora, or Avarice, I think is the melee one. Whoever's the melee one, she always attacks north, west, south, east. So, and then you just dodge it, like, laterally. So if she comes north, you can move left, or you can move right. If she is, or if she's east or west, you move up or down. And you don't have to move that many squares either. Also, her dash it's not actually a dash, it's a blink. So the dash is just kind of a like visual thing. So as soon as she's on the wall, that's when you want to move, and you'll dodge it every single time. So we're gonna pray range here and see if that like helps our sustain. Okay, that helps a lot. Oh no, I'm standing on under her. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, I was just standing under her. So if you move under her, it doesn't do any damage to you. But if you pray range, it looks like it just does like 300 per tick, which is not that much. So at this mechanic, you just hit them and they'll die eventually. And yeah, that's Twin Fury.